Hi everybody, today I'm doing a first impressions and a review for the game Age of Water, which hopefully will come out this year. Now the first part is just me playing through the game and my first impressions, and I'll leave the review at the end, so stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. Right then, I hope you're all having a great day today. I'm actually playing, I've got my hands on Age of Water, which is a game that's been developed by a company called Three Whale Studios. Now, I think that over this last year, we've had games such as Dredge, which has come out, which was actually a quite good adventure game. We had Skull and Bones, which started off as a fantastic game, and then there was no more content left, and everyone left it. So, for those who like seafaring games, we're kind of stuck and have very limited choice. But out of nowhere, from my point of view, even though this game's been out for, well, not out for a year, it's been in development, or beta development for about a year, Age of Water, which is it's an MMO, so I don't know how much we're stretching the term MMO nowadays, but this is now an MMO. It's in the early access. Apparently it's Age of Water. It's an online adventure game set in the post-apocalyptic Earth, completely covered in water. It says sail through the storms, fight and trade, capture people's boats, build your own, extract resources from the bottom of the ocean, and reveal the secrets of the Age of the Water world. Well, doesn't that sound fantastic? So, I kind of like the vision. I've not seen any footage of this game, by the way, but I do like the cartoony aesthetic. It seems quite childish. It seems quite charismatic. Definitely has that Pixar vibe to me. It's your boat, your ocean, and your rules. Oh, cool. It's definitely got a water world kind of feel to it. Oh my god, it's definitely got a water world feel to it. So yes, it says you've got trading, you've got crafting. It's mainly focused on PvP, but there are PvE elements to it. Oh good, it's got skill trees, I like that. Good, you can actually build your own boat hands-on. It's not just bolting bits of other boat to you. Great, it's got some good character design by the looks of things. Oh look, you can run on land. That's really good. I like that. You're not just stuck in a boat like Age of Pirates, whatever it's called. You can actually get out to your boat and explore. I like that. Excellent. Well, that is a cool game trailer. I'm not going to lie. That gets me excited. And not that way. But, yeah, definitely got that Pixar vibe. I like this little thing on the right. It reminds me of that acorn eaten, what's it called? Sloth from Ice Age. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Right then, looking at the mixed reviews. Reading this earlier, it seemed people are just moaning about bugs and losing all their loot because they crash or something. So it gives me an idea that you got to get back to shore with your loot, otherwise you lose everything. But overall, I mean, it's mixed reviews, but it seems to be the majority of people complaining that they're having trouble with spawning in bizarre places. But no one's really complaining about the overall feel of the game. It generally feels quite positive. Most of the negatives around bugs, which is fine. It's an early access game. It looks like it's been in development before 2023, because some of these comments go back to 2023. Right, this is the first time I've pressed play. I have no idea. It's probably going to do some updating. Where's my Coca-Cola? Would you like to sell your kidneys to the Chinese if you die in a motorcycle accident? Of course! Right then, Age of Water. The next episode, Against the Tide, is scheduled for summer 2024. Well, perfect. Looks like the game's technically in full swing. I hope they actually complete it rather than just leave it as a half-baked game. Let's check out the settings. I do like this music. I have a guilty pleasure of liking... I like country music. But people say, why do you like country music? It's not because of the singing and Jesus and corn. It's to do with the kind of like bluesy guitar riffs they have. Well, this seems all fine. Let's jump in.
A long time ago, when the polar ice caps melted, ocean waters gradually flooded the entire surface of the planet.
Good supper.
Of
Fantastic. Well, that sets the scene. Press and hold space to enter emergency mode for pumping out water. Oh my goodness. So we just start, do we? Whee! Oh, I can hear fighting going on. Move. Oh, I didn't read that. I've noticed that I'm moving the boat backwards and forwards, but the character is standing bolt upright, which is kind of annoying me. These rocks? Oh, well, there's a map down here. That's handy. Turn right around the rock. Someone is calling for help out there. All right then. I mean, goddamn, but definitely no storyline, just straight in. Unless I missed it. Oof. Right. No, I'll leave you there, thanks.
Yay! Oh, I'll be rescued after all. Sharky bandits sank our whole
She looks a bit
caravan,
woke.
you know, and, well,
Shall we leave her?
who are you? Why do you have a sharky boat?
Mind your fucking business. I heard you
So,
scream.
You must be a newbie with amnesia. Y'all always appear from nowhere.
Good. Sit there and drown then, you
Amnesia is
bitch.
contagious.
Great, the first woman. First woman on a post-apocalyptic walker road, and she's moaning and complaining. We just ram her into the rocks. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Right, what's going on here? Debris. Right, so you just press E.
Hooray,
That's
now we have
mine.
a machine gun.
Oh, really? Just like that?
Constructor, select the machine gun and mount it on the deck.
B, constructor. Okay. Let me just move my thingy. Oh, okay. Alright, so... That's a... Rubber boat. What do I do?
The map.
Die!
Captain, hold the
Oh, cool. It's got a ring around it. It's like, Wing Commander. Aha! Wow, this is quite fast paced. I love how I can just reverse the boat immediately. Am I dying at all? Ha! Dingus. I mean, it's very cartoony. I'm a bit annoyed by the fact that everyone seems to be standing bolt upright on the boat as we drive.
run into an
Ooh, what's that?
ancient mine and end up swimming with the fishes.
Ooh! The only mine in the whole sea, and I only ran over it. Oh, fantastic cans!
They call me female mantis by my back. You here on business or to relax, handsome?
You're flirting with me.
Ah, so you're looking for male company. I'm pretty quiet here today. There's one.
Well, since there's no women about.
And
Great, let's go. I'm sick of you talking. Right. Now, I've never played Fortnite before, but I am getting Fortnite vibes. Kind of Team Fortress 2 and Fortnite.
Captain, there's loot in the cargo hold.
Oh.
I can sort
What?
resources for repairing and making things always coming in.
Oh, he's got flamey boys. Oh god, they both got flamey boys. Ooh. Look at my own boat. There we go. Just kind of eject off the boat and spin through the air. That's mine. Plastic trash. God, she's still moaning at me. I'll go as fast as I like, you derelict. Right. It's a green gas over there. Someone farted. Ooh. Oh, look, they're working automatically. Oh, that's quite cool. Right, there does seem to be a lot of stuff on the screen, but I have no mouse pointer, so I'm just presuming things are just working out. Oh,
It's all here. I wonder why no one has taken it yet.
it's a trap. It's a trap. Oh, just like that, eh?
Yes. Shoot the hang gliders.
How? How am I meant to shoot the hang gliders? That's not... Oh, there they are. Oh, I'm not zooming in again. That sucks. People just die in like a vertical pose. Love it. Right, so far so good. The combat's quite fun. Oh, hang on.
We grew up on the same pontoon.
Oh my god, shut up.
He owes me, so we're all good there.
Ow. Oh, okay, alright. So I can move around the boat like this. Not fix bits to it, but I've already put put bits on it already. Look at the guns facing my back. Perfect. There we go. Ouch. What's that? Die! Don't trust anything. Aren't you a bit young to have tattoos?
Our family business. Wait, In the depths, I saw that the witch's boy.
I didn't give a shit. Wonderful. Stop talking. Go! Ah, idiots! Die! Death, death, and dying. Oh, it's homing missile. I can't avoid it. Kill him. Oh, he's in my face. Wow, that's a bit shitty. You mount me, I'll mount your mother. Oh, look at that damage counter. It's crazy up in here. Yar, yar, yar. Finger my father. That's all mine, mine. Ah, what? Ah. The total weight, cargo, and water in the hold has exceeded the boat's capacity. I'm fine with that. Just stop picking up stuff. Oh, hang on, the crew's upset. Oh no, they're leveled up. Well, I couldn't give a crap. Where's my loots? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Everyone's just standing bolt upright. What the hell? Is this part of the storyline? Well, I'm hiding behind here until I can work out what's going on. Lost cargo. That's where I want to go. Whoopsie! Whoopsie daisy! Pirate's life for me. Hey, hey, hey. Pirate's life for me. Way! This is like how you play with action men when they're in their toys. So everyone's just rigid and vertical. Whoa! It's a shame I can't walk in the city. It seems like such a big place, but I just... Oh, look, there's another pirate. Oh, he's got tons of guns on his boat. Whoops. So, with all that playing now out the way, I can finally work on my review. So I've played about an hour of this game, which I understand isn't a lot. And unfortunately, I couldn't be bothered to play anymore. This game is somewhat headache-inducing. But first of all, let's focus on the good stuff. The overall aesthetics of the game, it looks really cool. It's got that kind of Team Fortress 2 stroke Fortnite kind of feel to it. All the characters are bright, the art style is really kind of happy and colourful, you know, and I really like that in the game. I like an artistic style while instead of everyone focusing on realism, because that's what makes this game and the intro something that drags people towards this game. There's some great some of the weapons in this game is actually quite fun. When the combat starts, you've got this gun, it's a minigun, and you're like, and there's water skis and there's jet skis, boats. There's things going all over the place, so it's absolute chaos. Some of the combat is incredibly fun, and it ties in well with that kind of water world feel that this game actually has. On top of all the weapons you get, there's a lot of creative options for your boat. So you can upgrade things like your armor, your shields. You can move where your guns are. As far as I know, as far as I got, you can get multiple guns all racked up on your rig, on your boat, all firing off at different points. Other cool things as well is that you get people that operate on your ship, and you can see them working away and fixing on your boat. And I like that kind of passive help that some of the NPC characters in your team offer you. And there's the storyline. I didn't actually make my way through much of the storyline. There was something about the voices not matching up with the mouths on the characters on the cutscenes, which I find really annoying, and none of the humor lands. But we'll get to that a little bit later. So I stopped around, I don't know, I think I got about a third of my way into the story, which takes you around the map, which is quite cool. Oh yeah, just to add, there's a lot of things to see on the map. It's not just that starting location. You can go off to many different areas and encounter different NPCs, and that what makes the game fun as well. Okay, so let's get on with the... Age of Water is a stupid name. 2, the boats. The boats look somewhat lame. That's disappointing. Yes, I understand it's got that water world kind of feel, but there isn't a lot to tell between what is a crap boat and a good boat. I wanted to see some really, really cool boat designs. Maybe something a little bit more military looking towards the end game. Something like Thunder in Paradise if you don't want to go for a tank build. But pretty much all the boats seem like washing machines powered by desks fans. There's a lot of like, it's very much like Fallout. It's Fallout post-apocalyptic, well-built boats. Everything looks scraggy, everything looks rusted. But, you know, even Fallout had power armor. You know, there was always that kind of clean, strong-looking ship build that people worked towards. But I didn't see none of that. Everyone seems to be floating on rafts. And they kind of look silly. Like, you can have a boat with, like, 20 fans on it, and it's all just kind of moving all over the place. There's not a lot of realistic animations in the boat movement, which is my next point. The animations in this game are a bit lackluster. Your character stands rigid on the boat to begin with, and he kind of bops and weaves the boat. There's no weight to the character. He's not reacting to the movement of the boat, and that gets quite annoying. And the boats just move ridiculously. You can have a fastly built boat, and it goes forwards, back immediately, and then left, right, and spins around all over the place. I don't know what's going on. That took me out of the game. The combat's a bit goofy, and as I said, I had a headache earlier. There's a lot of repetitive combat. Requires just gunning down and aiming for a small red circle. So all like 4 of your cannons are just like bang, 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 bang. And unlike was it Sea of Pirates, Age of Pirates? I can't remember the other game I quoted. You shot out the left side, you shot out the right side. You had guns at the back and the front, all limited to what they could shoot. There didn't seem to be any strategy in this game. You just kind of drive about in circles while things follow you, and you just aim for a little circle. And that got pretty tiresome after a while. And I didn't actually find any more weapons. I mean, I guess you can get flamethrowers and grenade launchers, but it all just kind of felt a bit headache-inducing. Like it wasn't enough variation. It wasn't like. I felt like I couldn't create a different build of boat. Like, I couldn't like go for explosion build or flamethrower build. I felt like everything was all just very regimented into one idea of a boat. And that could change later on. So don't get me down and don't take me the wrong way. I think that's something that will change later on when they put in more weapons. But it seemed very repetitive. The story, I had no idea what was happening in the story. I don't really pay attention to stories in games. It's not very interesting on the get-go. It mainly because everyone speaks like, what's it called? What's the Americans? We had Heartbreak High here. What's those kind of like teen college like programs? What's one with the chicks and the ginger bitch? Good, Mean Girls. Mean Girls.
Who are you? Why do you have a sharky boat?
It's kind of that, like, it's that kind of conversation where you don't fit in here. You want to be one of the good guys, don't you? And it's none of it's interesting. It's like written by children, and there's no big sense that I'm actually part of creating something better. It just feels like just exhausting dialogue with uninteresting characters. Didn't find a single character I liked or related to. So at that point I stopped playing. So that was 45 minutes into the game, which I understand isn't a lot. I mean, usually I'd stick around for a bit longer, but I just fired at the game and I was like, right, come on, let's get another hour out of this game. I couldn't do it. I was just like, oh god, this is going to be miserable. And I didn't want to just rage on this game either, because I understand it's only been out for... No, it's not even out, it's still in early development, but I can't see this game changing that much. They might be able to add a few more bits and pieces like weapons or like boats and stuff like that, but the whole entity and the idea of the game just doesn't cut it for me. Not for an MMO style game or a survival based game back in 2024. Should be a lot better than that. And also, before I go, is this game a pay to win? There's a producer, I believe, production company called Gaijin, and they're known for their War Thunder series, where there's a lot of pay-to-win aspects. Not directly, it's like a cash shop thing, where you can just reduce cooldowns by paying money. And people, although there hasn't been anything implemented yet, there's talks on the forums about it always goes that way with Gaijin. You can tell, do you know when you go to the cash shop, and it's just like the visuals are like a chest, and like money spewing out of it, so buy 40 fun coupons, and it's like, yeah, I can see where this is going. This is a PvP orientated game. I think a lot of the game will be around PvP, so I can imagine that's where the money's going to come into. Not in the PvE in the story mode, but I think they're going to wait for the game to come out, and there's going to be a lot of that pay to win later. Although it might not be, but judging by the feel of the community, that's what it's going to be. Anyway, one more thing before I go. There are people who have actually reached the end game content, and
and I'll put a link to them, their YouTube channels, in the link below. Check this guy out. I can't remember his name. I haven't written it down, but it's on my links. He seems to be at tier 5, and he's got things like buzzsaws and stuff on the front of his boat, and it looks a lot cooler later in the game. But I've made my mind up at the moment. Will I return to this game later? Probably not, unless there's big changes. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Here it goes.